We have the times, and I do too, where I feel disempowered, small, worried. Oh, totally that part of us. I mean, that part of us is ingrained in our biochemistry because we all have evolved from people that had concerns about fear and safety and worries and concerns. That's why they're alive. But us modern human beings, maybe the last like 300 years in terms of evolution, that's like millions and millions of years. So 300 years, we've become now internet just in our lifetime. Are you freaking kidding me? So we've evolved so fast. All of this wiring for worrying, concern that our mind comes up with, we don't need that so much anymore. So how we deal with it, because it's going to be there, because it's in our DNA, it's in our wiring, it's just in us. Fear, concerns, worries, is we let those thoughts be like a ticker tape that comes across our mind, like a ticker tape, like Wall Street. And we observe it. Oh, there's that thought again that I'm not talented enough. Oh, there's that thought again that I'm not good with people. Oh, there's that thought again that, I need more training before I can actually get this job. There's that thought again that I'm not ready. There's that thought again that I don't have money. There's that thought again, I got to cover up who I really am because people won't like me. Those are just thoughts. It's just your mind. It's not the truth. It's just thoughts. In fact, these thoughts have been out there and thought by millions of people, including probably everybody. As I said all those thoughts, probably a lot of you go, oh yeah, me, I've had that one, I've had that one, I've had that one. Me too! That's why I'm able to articulate it so well. Okay, so we're all having the same thoughts. Oh, that means it's not your thoughts. You are not unique in your thoughts, so don't give it so much belief. Don't believe those thoughts, especially if they don't move you forward. All thoughts must move you forward. If you have a big outcome, a big goal, which you all have, and you're going to work on that today, you cannot waste any time on being disempowered. If you have patterns of like thinking, oh, I would love to do this. I would love to be an actor, but I get really nervous. I choke. I have anxiety. I have ADD. I have ADHD. I have all these things wrong with me. That's all disempowering bullshit thoughts. Now you might want to fight with me and say, no, it's true, I've been diagnosed, you don't know, it's true. And I say to you, okay, go ahead, you can go ahead. If you really are so in love with these disempowering thoughts, you can go ahead but the more you try to convince me, the more you're wiring it into yourself, the more you think about it. Why are you spending so much time thinking about it? I mean, why? Why don't you now shift to where you want to go? Why can't that be the 90% of your thoughts? See, we all tend to have the same thoughts again and again and again. 98% of the time, we're having the same thoughts again and again and again and again. And so by the time you're 50 years old, if you have not been to a training like this, or growth, or just not tuned into it, by the time you're 50, you are quite sure of how the world is, how it works, where you fit in, how much money you should be making, what's possible for you. You probably will have given up ever being a billionaire by the time you're 50 if you have like $10,000 in your bank account. Probably gave up on it by now. Or even a millionaire. And what's possible for you is probably pretty small by the time you're 50 years old or 60 years old. Why is that? That's because the thoughts that you've been having, the 98% of the time, the thoughts you've been having are the same ones, and they're the same ones that keep your life small. We're not talking about, how do I get the production companies to call me? That is not your concern. How can you become one of the top people? You elevate where you're going, and those people will show up. And it won't be cold. You're not reaching out to people cold. You're actually developing relationships with people you're going to know for the next 30 years.